Okay, so now we've talked about niches and why it's very important to find your own people in this world of billions of people. Let's talk about profitable print-on-demand niches that you can tap into. Okay, so here are some ideas for you. Health and fitness is actually a really, really great niche that you can tap into. Now, health and fitness, of course, is very broad. We're not just going to be creating health merch, fitness merch, right? Under the health and fitness niche, there's all these other sub niches that we can specialize in. And this is where you want to be. This is what I was talking about, having a doctor and having a dentist. So your doctor is the health and fitness, and then the dentist is the yoga, the cycling, the dance, all these people that are specialized. Okay. So on the health and fitness, there's another massive industry of people who just love yoga. So now you can actually create designs that speak to people with a love for yoga. Can you just think about how profitable this can be for you? Selling products out there, targeting just people who have an interest in yoga. Yoga is a massive industry on its own, okay? And that falls under health and fitness. There's people who love cycling. That's another niche that you could decide to stick to. Dance, again, weight training, running. These are all niches that you could decide to tap into. Don't just go out there trying to do health and fitness. We are going to be specific and actually pick a niche, okay, that we're going to focus on. So as we're going through this training, if any light bulb moments spark, please just note it down in the checklist. Okay, this is really, really important. If anything comes up that you think is of interest to you, then I highly recommend that you just take a note of it, and then at the end of the training you're going to be able to go back and kind of revisit your checklist and then put all the pieces together and come to a final decision. Okay, here's another example. Pets and animals are another super hot niche. Okay, now, on the pets and animals, we have cats, people who love cats, dogs, goldfish, elephants, penguins, like so many different animals under this niche. Again, you want to be thinking about which of these niches you are interested in, you're passionate about, because at the end of the day, we want to start a business around something that we have an interest in. Okay, we're not just going to go out here and start, creating businesses just based off of thin air. Go for something that you already have an interest in, because when you have an interest in something, then it becomes very easy for you to really, really give it your blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, put your blood, sweat, and tears into it because you already have that passion and that interest in it. So I'm not going to go out here and try to sell cycling products, for example, because I don't even know how to cycle, right? So having an interest in what you sell can make a really massive difference in your business, and it can really help you in terms of like your mindset, your motivation, and that drive to keep running your business moving forward. So make sure that it's definitely a niche that you have an interest in and that you're passionate about. Okay. Seasonal. Now, I would not consider this profitable in terms of like an evergreen niche, but this is something that can make you a quick buck. So seasonal is something that only sells in a special time of the year. So let's say Christmas, for example, is only going to sell in the Christmas period, right? 1 month in a year. Halloween, that's literally November. So seasonal products is not something I would recommend as an overall brand strategy. So I would recommend that, if you really wanted to do seasonal, have a main niche, a niche that is evergreen, that can sell all year round. That's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on niches that are evergreen. So for example, yoga can sell all year round. Pets, animals can sell all year round, right? These are things that is literally an everyday thing. So people are always going to be buying cat t-shirts, dog t-shirts, yoga t-shirts, cycling t-shirts all year round. However, people are not going to be wearing Christmas jumpers in the summer. People are not going to be wearing Valentine's, jumpers, I don't know, in other times of the year, because it just looks a bit odd, right? So when it comes to seasonal products, I don't recommend that you stick to this as your only strategy. You can have this as a backup strategy, as a way to make some extra, income, say during winter, say during Christmas, you can just introduce a Christmas collection, for example. Okay, so use your seasonal collections. If you really want to do seasonal, you can use this as a temporal release to make some extra money during that time of the year. Okay, family and romance is another huge profitable print-on-demand niche to tap into. So under this, we have newlyweds, children, grandchildren, grandparents. Can you just think about like newborn babies, right? Proud mama, proud papa, proud godmommy, proud godfather. Like this is actually an amazing one to tap into, because babies are born literally every second of every single day. So there's always going to be a need for, newlyweds, children, grandchildren, grandparents, parents, couples, mothers, fathers, birthdays. This is someone's birthday literally every day. So you could actually say, I want to start a business just based on people's birthdays, right? And then every single day, when you receive those orders, you can actually create like custom designs just based on people's birthdays, right? Amazing niche to tap into as well. Hobbies and career, another great one. You can target nurses, cooking, entrepreneurs, firefighters. My brand, for example, targets entrepreneurs, firefighters, mechanics, lawyers, doctors, gaming, hunting, motherhood. Like, this is so, like, in fact, there's just so many things around hobbies and careers that you can target. And then you can start to tap into people who have an interest in all those things. So let's say you were targeting people who love cooking. Then there's so many cool designs that you can come up with around the cooking niche. And then you can start selling to like people who love cooking out here and start targeting all these incredible people. Like, it's just amazing, the opportunities out here. Lifestyle, you can think about motivation, positivity, empowerment, vegetarian, minimalism. So these are amazing niches that you could look into. Travel and outdoors, you can think camping, hiking, fishing, gardening. Things like camping, like outdoor stuff, are actually great when it comes to print on demand, because when you think about print on demand, we have a lot of t-shirts, we have like hoodies and sweatshirts and things that people would generally wear when they're going outdoors, going to the gym, traveling, things of that nature. So those products align nicely with your niche as well, okay? Sports, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, golf, racing, cycling. So many things on the sports that you can actually target as well, okay? So go to your checklist right now and note down what your niche is. So think about obviously the main niche and then the sub niche. So what is your main niche? Is it hobbies and career? And what is your sub niche? Is it nurse, cooking? So just note what your main niche is and then note what your sub niche under that main niche is. Now you may have so many different ideas, but what I want you to do is I want you to pick the one favorite one that you're like, yes, this is the one that really piques my interest and something that I feel that I'm absolutely going to love and enjoy doing as well, okay?